welcome back to day 2 of assembling the desk. Just kind of wanted to give you a tour of my desk. It's finished now. Have it put together, and I put my computer in it, I put the television in it, and I have a lot of accessories that are being installed to it now. I'm upgrading my computer, so there's some stuff that I still need to do to it, but I thought I'd give you a little tour of my desk here. Alright, so as you can see, it is all put together. I'll take you through. Okay, the top is just bookshelves. Top one here is about 5 inches from the back to the front. This one's about 6 inches, and this one's about 7.5 inches. These all stick out here on this side. This is kind of the way Ken Weber had designed a lot of the animation desks for Walt Disney in the Burbank Animation Studios. Let me go over some things that are the same about it. Okay, on the bottom down here, you can see them. I have oval, gray, dark gray colored feet that are holding the desk up, and that's something that Ken Weber had. He kind of had either oval feet like that hold him up, or feet that kind of were shaped in a U that had another piece going across the back of it, and then on either side. This drawer here is similar in many ways to the one that, or to one that Ken Weber would have put in his desk. On the top here, I have some drawers that slide out, and they come out all the way thanks to the nifty glides here. These ball bearing glides are kind of a blessing and a curse. I like them because they kind of hold a lot of weight. They slide very freely. I like the way they kind of click back. This one clicks back a little bit better. It pulls out there. I'm going to put paper in that one, and this one kind of clicks in there, and you can kind of feel it a little better than these smaller ones here. But I think it's because the weight of this drawer is a little heavier. On the top here, I have several sections for pencils or any kind of office supplies. You can take these dividers out. They pop right out like that, and then you can just put like a roll of Scotch tape in there, the big dispensers of Scotch tape or staple gun or whatever you need in here. And that's kind of paying homage to Ken Weber's designs. Now his designs had these drawers only came up to about here, so these drawers would have been shorter, and then here would have been an empty cavity that would have ran all the way back, and it said that that cavity would hold a whiskey bottle, and that's why that was there. Okay, so let me draw your attention to the details here on the drawers. This is called a breadboard, which is just a writing surface. It extends out all the way because it's on the glides as well, but the handles here are designed in a similar fashion to the way Ken Weber would have done them. This top part would have been stainless steel. This is aluminum. I had a very hard time finding handles that I could use for this purpose. And then this piece here is routed out, and Ken used solid wood. I didn't have quite the budget to afford solid wood for all my drawers and all the faces on my desk. I had used plywood, and then underneath here you put in spackle. Anytime that you're finishing an edge of plywood and you don't have a veneer to go over the top of it, or you're not going to put a strip of oak. Now most of the things that I've done have strips of oak that I have glued on, and then just sanded them flat or routed them down flat so that they're flat with the flush with the face. But anyway, if you have open end plywood, you can fill that in with that spackle, and then you just sand it flat, and you might have to fill it in maybe once or twice, and then you can take paint and paint over it, and it takes paint a heck of a lot better, and it looks a lot better than if you did nothing at all, if you just left it bare plywood. Because plywood will have voids in it, and it will have grain that splits out. We'll go up to the top here. Now this I've designed so that it will look like two drawers, but it's really the top, and I'll open that up in a minute. But I kind of want to go through the rest of the drawers on the right side here. This drawer is just a storage drawer, and you can kind of see I have stuff in it already. Like I said, I'm upgrading my computer, so I have some cables in here and some new solid state drives that I'm going to be putting into my desktop pretty soon. And then I have some of my other stuff in here for my computer. And then on the top here, I designed this. I wanted this to be for my keyboards, for my shuffler. This is a video shuffler here. I gotta get up where you can see it a little bit better. And my video shuffler here. I have a mouse here, cable for microphone, and then the remote for my Roku TV. All right. Now on the left side, I have a breadboard, and this breadboard only pulls out to 14 inches. And the reason for that is there's ductwork in the back here. that will accept cables. That it's how I power my TV and how I get my my cable up to the TV, get the signal up to the TV. And then down underneath that breadboard, that writing surface there, is a drawer for my tower. And my tower, I had my controls, my reset switch, my on-off switch, and my optical drive and extra ports used to be on the front of the computer. I took them off, I stuck them on the side here, and I'll draw you a little bit of attention, or draw your attention to detail on the drawer itself. Now this drawer is reinforced with a steel frame. It goes underneath the drawer and bolts underneath the drawer, and I kind of kept it to a minimal. I didn't make it so big and heavy that it would be like a boat anchor. I just kind of kept it like a bed frame where it was light, but there's enough structure there to hold the face of this and to hold this handle from pulling out and being forced out once it's closed. And like I said, I am working on, see that in there, I'm working on reconfiguring, updating my computer. So I got the side of it off here, and I got some wires hanging out right now, so it doesn't kind of want to shut very well right now, but all that will be fixed soon. When I get it all done, I'll have all the wires tucked away neatly. Go up to the top part of the desk here, and this is something that I kind of thought about for a long time and wanted to do. And I have this top is kind of slides out like this, and you can see in the back here, this is my duct for my wires going from the top into the back where my tower is. Now these here drawer slides, these ball bearing slides, you might say, hey, those are installed backwards, you got the wrong, but I kind of had to do that because there's a release here, and that's what takes the assembly apart, and I wouldn't be able to hit that release on this side here. I wouldn't be able to get my finger up under there to do that. So instead of mounting them the regular way, I spun them around so that I could get to the releases of the catches here on both sides. Okay, so here's the top sticking out like that, and what you do is you kind of take a hold of the bottom of it here and just pull up, and voila, there's the TV. It's a 32-inch Roku TV. It's only 720p right now, but I do plan on putting a better resolution screen in there once I can afford it. I was obviously right now with the pandemic going on, it's kind of money's tight for everybody. This here frame is just a custom frame made out of oak and a couple other scraps. I think these pieces here on either side are mahogany, and there might be some ash wood in it too. But right up here I have an adjustable knob that I can use to screw one way or the other to bring this top towards me or away from me. So when I'm sitting here at my computer, I can have the screen tilted out or going back in. So that's a feature I like about it. And then right here I have, right now, a little USB port for my keyboard and for my mouse. I do plan on getting a wireless keyboard and mouse, so I'm not going to need that there after a while. And I'm also planning on cutting into the top of my tower here and putting in some extra USB ports so that I can plug wires straight in and I don't have to have them hanging towards me when I'm sitting here. So get that closed up, and there's the TV there. I have my remote in the drawer here. Give you a profile shot of it here. It's kind of hard to, with this lens and this camera, it's kind of hard to get a good shot of it. This is my art studio here. Side over here. I'm proud of it. I love it. It is a desk that I've always wanted to have. I always wanted to have a Ken Weber animation desk, but they are huge, and I never had room for such a desk. Okay, so that was the tour of my new animation desk. I'm going to get busy here editing this video. I want to thank you for joining me, got my keyboard out, my mouse, I got my desktop up here, my shuffler. I'm about to take my camera off the tripod, stick my card in the computer here, and edit this video for you. I got a lot of plans in the future for my channel. I would like to do some cooking stuff, I do sewing stuff, I do all kinds of craft things, so I'd like to get some stuff out there, get my presence noticed. Please subscribe to my channel. I really enjoy doing this. Thank you for watching.